Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your timeless intuitive reading. So, last night I was tuning into your energy to prepare for this reading, and the very first thing that came to me was the angel number 888. It was like just getting hit in the face with 888. So, I wanted to say that right out of the gate. Now, the next thing that came to me was this kind of stream of consciousness paragraph that turned out to be kind of like a little poem. So I'm just going to read this to you exactly as it came through. Lo and behold, here we are at the seed of the start. We begin again. We begin anew with a fresh heart and much to do. It's time to let go. It's time to move on. Be free of the burden of the past. Walk forward in stride with your chest held high. Be free and know who you are. Okay. So when I hear at the seed of the start, that's a very interesting way of putting things. I couldn't help but think of the World card. I think there's an opportunity for you right now to really like complete a cycle and step into a new one with a sense of freedom maybe that you've never felt before. Now, in terms of the elemental energies coming through for you, I heard hyacinth for a plant, lapis lazuli for a crystal, and then for animal energies, I heard beaver, water buffalo, and snake. Okay. So those are all my notes. Now, I have pulled one oracle card for you already just to kind of set the stage and represent the main message coming forward for you right now. And you got number 35, which, what do you know, reduces to the number 8. And this card is called Never Jam Today. Promises that never come to be, empty words, and not living in the now. So this card combined with what I was channeling, it just makes me feel like you're stepping, you're in a really prime moment where you can either choose to start a new cycle with a fresh heart, greater self-love and freedom than ever before, or you could get sidetracked by someone who is trying to entice you with their words and false promises, and you could get like reeled into their story. You know, the quote that one of my favorite quotes that comes to me when I look at this card is what you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. This card is kind of a gentle warning, I would say, a very gentle warning to not get reeled in by what people say they will do, no matter how good it sounds. Right? Stay connected to yourself and live for yourself in the now, and watch what people do rather than getting kind of hypnotized by what they say they will do, right? Who are they now? Okay. All right, let's move into the tarot. What's the primary experience or energy that Capricorn is moving through? What exactly is Capricorn going through right now? I just keep hearing the word tenuous. I think that's a word. It's a tenuous moment where the potential for freedom is so strong, as long as you don't get sidetracked. Strength. Yes. So the strength card represents not strength of force, but strength of heart, the strength of your soul, the strength of your character, right? And the lion in this card traditionally represents your fear, your anxiety, your anger, your instincts, your impulses, that animalistic part in all of us, right? So this is about primarily your relationship to yourself. You're finding strength within yourself to love yourself more deeply, specifically to love the parts of you that are impulsive, to love the parts of you that are more animalistic and primal, to love your own primal energy, to see the value in it, right? That kind of relationship with yourself can change your whole life. And I think maybe your instincts or your intuition might flare up when you're around certain people who are, they have sweet words, they're saying all the right things, but your instincts are trying to protect you. Your instincts, your intuition, as I like to say sometimes, your lizard brain. Your lizard brain is like, something's off here. And because you have a more loving relationship to this part of you, um, a more accepting and open relationship to this instinctual part of you, you know, you might be able to navigate these shady people. Not that they're bad people, but um, it'll be easier for you to stay connected to your personal truth, no matter how good the words are that somebody's saying. You know what I mean? And oh my God, are you kidding me? Wow. I was so focused on looking at the lion. The strength card is number 8. Okay, so literally the number 8. I wonder if we're going to get another card that reduces to 8, or that is the number 8, because then we'd have 3 8s, and I saw 888 when I first tuned into your energy. Okay, what else is Capricorn going through? Anything else that Capricorn's going through? I feel like one more. One more. What else? It's also 8:18. I just looked at the clock and it was 8:18. Knight of Swords. Ooh. This is like incredible quick thinking and quick action, quick movement. Ooh, hang on a second. I love this. Oh, I love these two together. To me, it feels like um, because you're so much more accepting of your primal nature, um, you're actually able to be more objective. It's this beautiful like 1-2 step of like um, loving your own, accepting your own feelings, working with your own feelings and your own instincts, dancing with them rather than trying to suppress them and stuff them down. And because of this like beautiful deepening of your relationship with yourself and your own feelings, you're then able to engage with the external much more objectively and decisively, which is great, because in order to not get caught up in people full of false promises, you need to be incredibly discerning and objective, and to not make decisions based on like mood swings or the um I don't know, coercion of other people, right? Just, you know what I mean? It's like you want to be discerning. You're learning how to be more discerning because you have embraced your own instincts. Ooh, I like that. Okay. What's the primary challenge that Capricorn is facing right now? What's the primary challenge that Capricorn is facing? Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is just about navigating the give and the take in your relationships with other people, especially when it comes to business and money stuff. Now the pentacles essentially represents like life force energy. So you can think about it just, you know, in that simplistic of a way, but also, the pentacles is about money, and material resources. And so this could be for some of you, this could be that there's a particular challenge in navigating um, the transaction of energy, like your own life force energy. You're either giving too much of your own energy to somebody else, or maybe a business, a company who you work for. You're either giving too much of your energy or not giving any, right? And then this could also, for others of you, translate into business money matters. Like something's out of balance here. Something's out of balance here with that give and take in your relationships. You're struggling to find balance and harmony in the give and take of your relationships. I think for a lot of you, especially when it comes to work. Tell me more about the challenge. So maybe you have a boss who is who knows, just what to say to make you stay, but you're drained. You're drained and you're being taken advantage of. That could be that's just an example, right? The general idea. So we've also got the Two of Swords as your challenge. Okie dokie. So the Two of Swords is saying that you're at a crossroads. You're at some kind of crossroads, big or small, and you feel like you have to decide between a rock and a hard place, and you just rather not decide at all and not move, just be stuck, right? I'm hearing, when I look at this, you're telling me I don't want to look at the reality of my situation because I feel like it's too difficult to face. I feel stuck. It's like you feel stuck because you see the pros and cons of each side. Now, the Two of Swords often, one of the deeper messages in the Two of Swords is that there is a third option that you're not seeing. But you have to be willing to take that blindfold off and look around you, not be afraid to look around you. I think a lot of you are at a crossroads with your career, your work, your job. Anything else for the challenge? I'm hearing one more. Actually, let's do this. What are two things that... Okay. What are the two things that Capricorn is trying to decide between? We have the Queen of Swords. Oh. And the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Well, interesting. Okay. Whatever this is, for you, it's like there's two parts of you, and there's tension between two parts of you. On one hand, you feel like you see things clearly, you see the truth of your situation for what it is, and you're ready to take decisive action. You're ready to... This part, the Queen of Swords, is like She's saying to me, I can see that this isn't working for me, so I'm just going to move on, or I'm going to do what's best for me. It's clear this isn't working for me, so I'm going to take action and do what someone who loves themselves would do, right? But then the 7 of Pentacles is a little bit more um, this other part of you is like, yeah, but I've put so much time and effort into this already. I've already put so much into this. I've already invested so much of my life force, energy, maybe even money into this. And there are certain benefits. There are benefits to continuing to invest in this, whatever it is, relationship, job, fill in the blank. And so this other part of you is like, yeah, I don't know. It might be worth it for me to stay. So there's the tension between these two parts of you. Very interesting. So what's the advice? What does Capricorn need to know or do? Well, of course, first of all, going back to the Oracle card, do not be swayed by false promises. Don't just consider what a person is saying. Don't just consider what they say they will do. Look at who they are. Who are they? What are they doing today? Who are they being today? Do you want to engage with this person today? What is the truth of you today? What's the advice? What does Capricorn need to know or do? Ooh. 5 of Wands. Okay. Hang on. I'm hearing fight for yourself. Fight for yourself. That means, you have to be, you can't shy away from conflict. You can't shy away from conflict, from causing waves, from verbalizing a difference of opinion, from saying something somebody might not like to hear. Fight for yourself. That doesn't mean be violent or be mean on purpose. It's sometimes it's just that the truth hurts, and if you're going to live according to truth, personal truth, we have not only the Knight of Swords but the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, living in personal truth automatically, by definition, means that you're going to trigger some people. People aren't always going to like you. That's the way that life is, right? So don't back down from fighting for yourself. Don't be afraid to cause tension if it is a necessary part of living in your truth. Okay. Yeah, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. It's all okay. So reality is always going to be worse in your head. Like it's when you are swimming in anxiety, fear, or even guilt, right? Like whatever it is, these it's all in your head. Like you've got to be able to wake up in the moment to the fact that you're making it worse in your head than it actually is, or you are projecting the worst case scenario that probably won't happen. Right? So when I look at this 9 of Swords, I just hear free yourself from the shackles of your mind, because your mind is always going to make things seem way worse than they are, or way worse than they will be. Okay? Your mind is your greatest tool. Well, one of your greatest tools. It's a tool. Use your mind. Don't be used by your mind. right? Your thoughts can either consume you with anxiety, or your thoughts can help you to direct your life in a more fulfilling direction. Are you going to use your thoughts or be used by your thoughts, right? Okay. I feel a sense of completion, so I'll end it there. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Connecting with your passion. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Capricorn. I hope that this was helpful or thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.